When you were 7 years old, someone you trusted told you something about money. It felt like the truth. You carried it with you through high school, through college, through your first job. And right now, that one thing is quietly keeping you broke. Today, we're going to kill 5 money lies that were planted in your head before you even had a bank account. And number 4, that one is going to hurt. Here's the thing nobody warns you about. The most dangerous financial advice doesn't come from strangers on the internet. It comes from people who love you. Your parents, your teachers, your uncle at Thanksgiving dinner who always has an opinion about everything. They weren't trying to hurt you. They were passing down what they believed. But beliefs aren't facts. And when it comes to money, the wrong belief can cost you hundreds of thousands of dollars over a lifetime. So let's go through them, one by one. And by the end of this video, you'll see money completely differently. Lie number 1. You need to save your way to wealth. This is the big one, the one almost every parent teaches. Put your money in a savings account. Don't touch it. Be responsible. And look, saving is not bad. Having an emergency fund is essential. But here's what nobody told you. Your savings account is actually losing money. Right now, most savings accounts pay somewhere around 4 to 5% interest. Sounds okay, right? But inflation is running at roughly 3%, some years more. So your real return, the actual growth of your purchasing power, is almost nothing. Let me put it differently. If you put $10,000 in a savings account today, in 20 years you'll have a nice number on your screen. But that number will buy you less than what $10,000 buys you today. Now compare that to investing. The S&P 500 has averaged roughly 10% per year over the last 50 years. After inflation, that's about 7% real growth. That same $10,000 invested consistently could become over $70,000 in 20 years. The lie isn't that saving is bad. The lie is that saving alone is enough. It's not. Saving protects you. Investing builds you. Lie number 2. Debt is always bad. If you grew up in a household where debt was a dirty word, this one is for you. Maybe your parents cut up their credit cards. Maybe they told you if you can't pay cash, you can't afford it. And I get it. They probably saw someone, maybe themselves, get crushed by debt. Credit card bills piling up. Collection calls. That fear is real. But here's what they didn't teach you. There are 2 completely different kinds of debt. Bad debt takes money out of your pocket every single month and buys you things that lose value. A new car on a 7-year loan, a vacation on a credit card at 24% interest. Designer clothes you're still paying for long after you stopped wearing them. That's bad debt. It makes other people rich. But then there's strategic debt. A mortgage on a rental property that pays for itself and puts $300 in your pocket every month. A low-interest business loan that helps you launch something that generates revenue. A 0% credit card used to keep cash flow flexible while your investments keep growing. Wealthy people use debt as a tool. They borrow at low rates and invest at higher rates. The difference is the spread, and that spread builds wealth. The lie isn't that debt is dangerous. Some debt is. The lie is that all debt is the same. It's not. And avoiding all debt doesn't make you smart. It makes you slow. Lie number 3. Investing is basically gambling. This one makes me sad, because it keeps millions of people on the sidelines watching their money rot in a checking account while the market quietly doubles every 7 to 10 years. Let's be honest about where this belief comes from. People hear stories. Someone's cousin put everything into a single stock and lost it all. Crypto crashed. The dot-com bubble. 2008. These things happened. But here's what those stories leave out. The people who lost everything were not investing, they were speculating. There's a massive difference. Speculating is putting all your money into one thing and hoping it goes up. That is gambling. Investing is spreading your money across hundreds or thousands of companies, holding it for years, and letting compound growth do the work. When you buy a simple index fund, say one that tracks the entire US stock market, you're not betting on one company. You're betting on the entire American economy. Every company, every sector, every innovation for the next 30 years. Has the US economy gone up over every 30-year period in modern history? Yes, every single one. Even through wars, through recessions, through pandemics. The lie is that investing and gambling are the same thing. They're not. Gambling is a game of luck. Investing is a game of patience. And patience is something you can control. Lie number 4. You'll start when you make more money. This is the lie that sounds the most reasonable. I'll start investing when I get a raise, when I pay off my student loans, when the kids are older, when things settle down. Here's the truth. Things never settle down. There's always a reason to wait. And if you wait for the perfect moment, you'll wait forever. Let me show you why starting now, even with almost nothing, matters more than starting later with a lot. Meet 2 people. Person A starts investing $50 a month at age 22. Person B waits until 35, then invests $300 a month. Person B invests way more money every month, but by age 60, Person A has more, exposed to compound growth for 13 extra years. That's the power of time. Time is your biggest asset, not your salary, not your knowledge, not your connections. Time in the market beats everything, and you can't get it back. The lie is that you need a lot of money to start. You don't. You just need to start. Lie number 5. Rich people got lucky or did something wrong. This is the lie that doesn't sound like a lie. It sounds like justice. Rich people are greedy. They got lucky. They cheated the system. They inherited it. And sure, some of that is true for some people. But painting every wealthy person with the same brush, that's not wisdom. That's a defense mechanism. Because if you believe that wealth only comes from luck or corruption, then you never have to try. You never have to feel bad about not building it. It's a comfortable story, but it's a trap. The reality is that most millionaires in America are first generation. They didn't inherit it. They built it. Teachers, engineers, small business owners, nurses, people who earned normal incomes but made smart, consistent decisions over decades. They lived below their means. They invested early and often. They didn't try to look rich. They tried to be rich. The lie is that wealth is for other people. It's not. It's for anyone willing to learn the rules and play the long game. So let's recap. Saving alone won't make you wealthy. You need to invest. Not all debt is bad. Some debt is a powerful tool. Investing isn't gambling. It's patient, diversified growth. You don't need more money to start. You need to start now. And wealth isn't reserved for the lucky. It's built by the disciplined. If even one of these hit home for you, do me a favor. Share this video with someone who needs to hear it. A friend, a sibling, your kid who just got their first job. Because the earlier someone unlearns these lies, the sooner they start building real wealth. I'm starting this channel to break down money in a way that actually makes sense. No jargon, no fluff, just real talk. Subscribe if that sounds like something you need, and I'll see you in the next one.